Alright guys, so today what we're doing is we're just going to look around this area, flip over some logs, some rocks, some bark, just see what we can find and handle. I've got a water bottle, nice container to put something in. I'm hoping to find like a centipede or a Huntsman spider or anything really. It's quite cold, it's middle of winter, it's quite windy, which is unusual, but yeah, it's quite windy, so hopefully that doesn't impact my results, but it almost definitely will. So let's just see what we can find. Not sure what this is. Looks like it might be good to flip over. Oh yes. Found something. Can you see him? Oh, I sure can. Spider, right here. I think he's a wolf spider. Anyway, something more interesting in here actually. I hope he's doing. There he is. Can you guys see him? Because I can. Time to get into the container. Sure hope you guys are recording. Alright. Let's get this guy into a container. It's exactly what I wanted. Ooh, you're creepy. Where'd you go? You move incredibly fast. But I'm just gonna assume he's up. No. Please tell me you want him there. Yes, he did. Okay. Still see you, bud. And if I just go like that, yes. Got him! Woo! Okay. Are you hurt? Sure hope you know. Let's put that back. There he is. See what else we can find here. Come back to you. Remember he's in there. Another even larger Huntsman spider. Okay. I want to catch him. I know where he went, so let's try catch him. I've got him. So I don't want to continue to have him. I very much got him. How do I want to get him in there? I think he's bigger. I just got them both in. Woo. Alright guys, so we have successfully brought the two spiders home. Got a small one here, significantly smaller. We've got a large one here, significantly larger. Ironically, the smaller one has the larger container and the larger one has the larger container. I had to separate them because I was worried they were going to fight. But anyway, so got these guys under a bit of rubble, and just to show how common they are, I brought two, because I found two in the span of like 5 minutes. They are very common animals, Huntsman spiders. And yeah, part of the genus Heteropoda. Now, they aren't actually dangerous. They may look quite intimidating, especially this big one with his fat abdomen, and they're quite hairy as well. But they're not dangerous. They tiny fangs, tiny venom glands, tiny amount of venom. They are venomous. All spiders are technically venomous, including daddy longlegs. But yeah, it's not very potent. It's only really used to devour their prey. There are multiple situations. I'm sure you guys can probably see in the GoPro footage where I probably nearly got bitten and they would probably hurt because of the fangs and the venom, but it's not gonna kill me, it's not gonna make me sick, it's just gonna be a mild stinging sensation. So a lot of species of Huntsman spider all over the world. Oh, he's cleaning his legs, I'm pretty sure. Some people might believe he's like, when he does that, he might be eating his legs, but that's actually not true. If you guys just see that, just get in focus. Yeah, you can even see his fangs there, you can see forceps. I think they're forceps they use this to pull in his prey. Very awesome. Just sat down and this stabbed into my leg. Not very fun. They're very awesome. These are the same species, I'm pretty confident. Oh, this one's very skittish. And yeah, just for size comparison. That's the larger one I was talking about. That's the tiny one I was talking about. Significant difference in size. I personally prefer the larger one, but because he's cooler. I found that one first and already had him in the container, and I didn't want the process of getting him out and putting him in, because then they would probably both escape, and that's not exactly good when you're trying to film a video, is to have both subjects escape. Even the backup one. Both are just as cool. I'm sure they're under there, either hiding from this quite cold wind, or they're actually hunting stuff like your slaters and yeah, stuff like that. I'm glad they didn't bite each other and kill each other. They did get close sometimes, like when I was walking back from my spot, from where I found them, they actually did get quite close, but thankfully they didn't actually bite each other, and they just ended up, I had to like scare them, I had to tap the enclosure rapidly to scare them away from each other, and thankfully they didn't attack each other. They did get close, they were squaring off, but which is why the second I got home, I made sure I got this container. I just randomly went into the pantry and grabbed a container. Hopefully my parents didn't need that container. They're not home at the moment, as you can probably tell by the fact I'm filming a video of spiders. Now they get the name Huntsman spider because of the way they hunt. Instead of using something like a web that you would see last month's video on, which was the orb weaver, which used a web, this guy will actually just prowl around on the ground and yeah, just hunt and just jump on stuff. That's why he gets the name Huntsman spider. Also gets the name giant crab spider. And yeah, he gets the name because yeah, the way he looks, the way his legs are fanned out, and of course the way he hunts as well, again like a crab. They can actually get quite big, I hear. They're approximately, apparently, their leg span can get to about 6 inches long or 15 centimeters, which is absolutely huge and would be, well, a lot bigger than these ones, I think. I don't know, I'm not really familiar with my inches, but 15 centimeters I assume would be about that. And I think I haven't actually encountered ones that big, but these guys are more on the smaller side. Yes, even this one is really fat abdomen. And the body can be approximately, I think it was like 1.5 centimeters, 1.5 inches long, something like that. .7 centimeters or 1.8 centimeters. It was one of those two. They're found through all out tropical environments, so your Americas, Australia where we are now, Africa, yeah, stuff like that. And I believe the largest species is found in Laos. It's like a cave, it lives in caves and stuff. I saw it on Wild Things with Dominic Monaghan, and it was absolutely huge. It was like that big. And the venom potency of the smaller ones is completely harmless. They're not dangerous to humans, but if you scale up a huntsman, you scale up its venom gland size and all sorts of stuff like that, the ones like that could be potentially dangerous. They typically you'll find them under rubble, and as well as in more wooded areas and tropical areas, and typically under bark, under logs, under rubble, under rocks, under all sorts of stuff. And often you find tiny ones, but sometimes if you're lucky, or unlucky depending on the kind of person you are, you find one like that. This one's particular genus is Heteropoda, and that is the main genus, I keep on saying genus found in Australia and Asia. You also find other ones like, I think they're like badge huntsmans. I've seen one of them once and it was huge. It was like maybe about that. It was a lot larger, like 15 centimeters. It was a rather large species I handled. I do actually believe I got some photos of it, but yeah, probably see those on my Instagram. I have an Instagram, by the way, now. All Things Wildlife 2019. Want to see some of my photos? Go on there, because I photograph a lot of stuff. Spiders, snakes. Actually, a lot of stuff that we did attempt to film but actually didn't upload is on there. So yeah, if you want to see photos of that, well, follow me on Instagram, All Things Wildlife 2019. It's not that hard to remember. It's exactly the same as my YouTube channel. So yeah, just follow me on Insta. Randomly plugging that in the middle of education. It's quite windy at the moment. There's also a man mowing, which is probably all the background noise. There's a lot of background noise. Wind, guy mowing. Just going, how much grass does he have? Been mowing for the past half an hour, I think. Yep, 20 minutes. Also, if you're wondering how I got those facts randomly, there's an iPad positioned right behind my camera, which is connected to the internet, and that's how I got all the facts about these guys. I don't know much about Huntsman spiders. Well, I do now because I googled it. Get close up to the spider and me. I'm gonna attempt to free handle Huntsman spider. Hopefully, just gonna put this down without getting bitten. They are completely harmless, like I said before, mild venom. Rather mild venom. They're very awkward to handle. I'm glad I don't have to film this. I've got my mum filming me. Oh yeah, I forgot the mealworm was there. There he is. Now I'm free handling him. Oh, he jumped. Scared him with my other hand. Just want to keep my other hand just below him, just in case he decides to drop again. He seems to like dropping off me. I don't really blame him though, because I am quite a large animal. Right. Just gonna try something. Really. Is he? Oh. Oh, you feel weird on my face. Oh. A lot of people are probably calling me insane, and a bite to the face would be worse than... Is he on my chin? Cheek. Alright, still on my cheek, good. A lot of people, like, a bite to the face probably be worse than a bite to the arm, but still not dangerous. He feels extremely weird and creepy. I just want to get him off. I don't have visual on him though. Don't bite any part of my body, thanks. There we are. That was creepy. Oh, that was creepy. Did you get a good shot of him on my face? Like, really good?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that was awesome. That was such a weird sensation. I have such a weird sensation now having him on my face. That was so weird and so cool. Don't do this at home, because you might have an allergic reaction. Chance of having an allergic reaction is... Did it go off?
That's right.
No, it's still on, okay. Chance of having an allergic reaction is extremely low, but there is still a chance that one could have an allergic reaction. It's like 1 in 1,000 or 1 in a million, but there is a chance, so don't do it at home. If like 1 million people were to do this, 1 of them might die, or 10 of them might die of an allergic reaction, but go into anaphylactic shock. But most people should be fine doing this. Yeah. This is such a cool thing to do. This is so awesome. I've done this before with a larger one off camera. Well, not off camera. I didn't film it, but I did take some photos. But I didn't put it on my face. That is a first for me. Probably not a last though. But it's a first for me. Oh, look how hairy you are! Jesus Christ, you are hairy. Look how hairy he is. Can you see those hairs, Mum? Oh, you can see all those hairs sticking up, and you look terrifying. Kind of glad the other one got away, because now I get to do it with this bigger one. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said before, follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube. It's the same, All Things Wildlife. I upload videos when I can, so that's usually like once a week, once a month. When I can, it's once a week, always on a Sunday though. So yeah, tune in on every Sunday, because it's never not going to be on a Sunday. Well, it's never going to be on Monday, it's never going to be on Friday. Not every Sunday, but it will be on Sundays. It's whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Not sure when that'll be. Time to release them.